Hello there, and welcome to the 18th episode of Strategic Zoomcast. What you're watching is Sanya's British. He's the North on Angerville. He's against the Southern Wehrmacht player, BB. And you are currently watching what I think may just end up being one of the most pretty much epic games of Company Heroes 2 of all the times. And I don't say that lightly. Obviously, I have the benefit of having seen this replay, of having tried to load this monstrous replay into my game. My computer was vibrating horrendously. I got calls from the neighbours upstairs, they were worried. And yeah, this is a Saturday morning. You're in for the long haul with this one. And I'm going 1 time speed. That's definitely not helpful if we're in for a long game. Don't know how I clicked that. But yeah, basically, this isn't going to be epic because we're going to be in quarter time speed. This is going to be a Titanic contest. Now, let's treat it like it's live. Let's go for it. Let's cast it with all our power. I mean, I've got a cup of tea. That's possibly not going to be enough. The HMG was the first unit built for BB, which allows him to build the Wehrmacht quarters and carry on building as he comes out. It's of course called the Infantry Company in Company Heroes 2. He's going to probably try and cut off whatever's coming this way straight away by going into the garrison. It's only a Vickers though, so a little bit of MG on MG action there. The western flank's currently entirely composed of this infantry section and Pioneer. There you go, MG's open up. So already Sanya has teched up to the platoon command post. Very interesting to see what he goes for there. I mean, most players seem to go for the AEC, but he's teched up for it so quickly that he may be going for Royal Engineers first, or possibly even a sniper. So Grenadiers capping there. We've got the Pioneers now coming to a confrontation with the infantry section. First blood lost in the MG war to the Vickers. Pioneers are probably going to lose a few models and get pushed away there. Elsewhere, we've got the Grenadiers trying to force down this infantry section with the medical supplies upgrade. Of course, Brit's only way to attain healing is probably one of the first pieces of munitions you spend, because you're going to spend it at some point in the game regardless. And you won't have had any of your upgrades yet because you're trying to save money, fuel for the AEC. Not a bad option. This is going to be a sniper coming out for 360 manpower. You of course need 65 fuel once you've built the company command post, platoon command post, sorry, to get the AEC. That's 15 for the upgrade and then 50 for the unit itself. So just keep an eye on his fuel. You probably get the sniper out. It'll probably be good timing at this rate. But of course he has actually suffered 3 losses on his Vickers to only 2. Well, it's not. There's quite a lot of parity there. So we've got 3 Grenadiers on the field and only 2 infantry sections. Here calls the sniper. Lovely fellow. With a giant rifle, you know. It is very early in the morning here. It's 11 o'clock, but it's a Saturday, and of course on a Friday night you can go to bed whenever you want. I'm a big boy now. Section getting pushed away. There are Grenadiers on retreats. They do jump in now, so there's only going to be possibly 2 men firing, of which one of their brothers died, seemingly. There you go, the guy in the top window died there. If you look at the silhouettes, you can see what's happening. That's 2 early kills for the 55 cal. Right now, so we do have battle phase 1 complete. It makes no sense to me because this should be battle phase 1 and the next tier should, you know what I mean, it should be tier 1, tier 2, and battle phase 0 is this, and then is the next one battle. I suppose it's a phase, but the first thing's surely a phase. Rant over it, I'll get over it. I'm sure I'll get over it. I mean, I hope I do. Putting some nice sandbags behind the standard territory point itself there, which actually denies the use of cover. It's very good for sandbags of the British and the OKV, but for the Soviets, the sandbag fighting position is too wide, I find. It annoys me. Vickers now healed, going to come and set up. Very slow setup time. Look at how slow it takes. Well, the first one was breaking the window, I think, actually. G42 suppressing them regardless of cover. Guerrillas are going to come and pick off at them as well. And also the Pioneers with the Flammenwerfer will push up, and they'll take all these points in due course. This, however, will leave these points vulnerable, so the Brits could push for them, but they haven't actually got that much on the field right now. Spent most of manpower in the early game on this sniper, which is capping. Here comes the AEC, though. I mean, BB must be expecting it. This is very... this is AEC timing territory now. 5 minutes, 6 minutes and counting. Instead, though, he's gone for this half-track. Now, you tell me, is that a good strategical decision in this current metagame? Unless he's got... Yeah, he's got enough manpower to start thinking about the pack. He's going to have to get one quickly. 320. No pack. Come on. Come on, pack. Pack. Pack, Mr. BB. You need a pack. Get a pack out. Pack out.
Vehicle ready to go.
So here he comes. The AEC.
Enemy threatening a cap. Supply line's been cut.
I only do that when I know there's no action on the field. Don't worry, your time is safe with me. Here comes that big splash damage dealing unit. Can absolutely evaporate squads, or in this case, cover. Obviously going for the Faust. Doesn't manage to get it off. Just about got outside the field of effective operation. Pushes away the Grenadier without a single loss. Is there med healing? No, there isn't. So he will have to get healing at some point to get that squad back on the field of combat. Don't know what he's waiting for there. Probably waiting to die, seemingly. Full retreat from this AEC. He's killed one man now. Done a lot of health damage, though. Elsewhere, you got the Vickers taking up this hill. But look, he spent 120 munitions on the Flammenwerfer on his half-track. That is dangerous. Oh, but look at the effect on it. He was too busy focusing on his AEC on the Pioneers, and he absolutely evaporated that Vickers. 4 kills in the first salvo of flame. Very nice. Pack gun comes out, so he will be safe now, but the AEC is hunting for him. Another Vickers building, so I mean, think of it this way: he's just lost 280 manpower. It's a lot. That is a lot. That's 80 short of a sniper dying. It's more. It's of course a lot more than. I mean, no, it's the same as an infantry assassin for the Brits, of course. So it's not actually, that much on its own. But everything the Brits seems to cost quite a lot, seemingly. So where's this pack at? Alright, he's right there, just actually outside my field of view at that point. AC is going to have to piss off for now. Piss off! That is a nice mine there.
The enemy cut our supply line.
It isn't just a shadow of the tree or something, so have to be careful for that. Do you want another little rant? I hate how the mines in Come Near is too so difficult to see.
We're losing a capture point.
Didn't even want they stood out a lot more while you casting. G42 opening up. Blah 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 blah. Pushes him away. And he's gonna have to retreat. What a great game! Told you this. Oh, 3 men killed on the Grenadier. Oh, the sniper's on hold fire. He could get the kill. Is Sanya gonna open up? No, outside the effective field of range. This AEC's been largely nullified now. I mean, he possibly could get him in. Possibly needs a bit of veterancy coming in on this sniper in order to get the critical shot.
They're trying to take it.
Big shots in from the car rifles. Oh, nearly dies! Sanya, what are you thinking? By the way, the levels of these guys, they are just outside the top 100 and in that range.
A forward headquarters section and some supporting troops.
Are we seeing where the pack is? So he's pushing up. He's going to take a shot off from the Pioneers. A little bit of health damage. Reverses straight out there. Great micro from Sanya. Great game awareness too. Another passing shot there. Is he going to try and take the cut off? Notice that this is not within his control, this fuel, within BB's control, that is. Ooh, Flammenwerfer opens up against Brits. He wants to get out from behind that cover. He's going to burn to death otherwise. But yeah, you can feel like this is going to be a big one. I know it is. It's going to be a very long and epic game indeed.
Work to construct a new company command post is
Pack's trying to
finished.
get an oblique angle here, just in case the AC decides to rear his head through this gap. Not a bad decision. Converter's going to attack ground through the flames. Wall hacks, ladies and gentlemen. He's got wall hacks. God, that sniper needs to be healed. Where's this? Why has he not distributed his medical resort? There you go. He's distributing them now. Oh, we get a squad wipe through the ferns. But he's trying to get the AC to attack ground. He just got caught on the grenadiers. Oh, he misses this time. He does retreat to safety. The packet is waiting for the AC. Should it rear its head? Was that a squad wipe? No, it wasn't. It looked like one. Sorry about that, guys. It looked like a squad wipe. But the guys, I think,
There's an
got out of
officer
there.
awaiting orders. A capture point is being overrun.
Ooh, let's do some camera work. Where is he? Slowly decreasing in elevation. Where's he gonna land? Oh, here you go. Oh, that was epic camera work. There you go, air landing officer on the field. And we didn't miss any combat either, so that was a perfect time to use that. MG42 can keep these units at bay. The air landing officer, you don't want to lose too many models on that thing. It is quite expensive, but it does do a lot of damage. God, we could be seeing a rifle nade here shortly. That would be devastating. You know, the LNG probably is enough DPS for now. It doesn't look like the Royal Engineers managed to get the flank and it be fruitful. Oh, here comes the rifle nade. I told you it'd be brutal. There you go. Somebody's daring to ring me during this epic game. Hang on. No, don't want to speak to that person. This cast is more important. Sorry about that. Oh, we got infantry sections pushing into the centre and then pushing straight through to the west, and it's going to solidify this position. You'll notice the east has been kept in the meantime. We've got the Vickers and the AEC watching over there, so looks to me like Sanya's had the majority of fuel control. This sniper, 6 kills and counting, getting up there. I mean, Flammenwerfer half-track has done well. It got a great squad wipe, but it's been largely nullified in the meantime. It's going to need Panzer Grenadiers possibly to push up and the pack to get into position to allow the Flammenwerfer an area of operation. Here it comes. AC is going to target that in due course. There you go. Can't see it now, but the pack's watching over. Got to be careful. There you go, big shot in. Oh, one more shot perhaps. Oh, nearly dies. Big target on the Panzer Grenadier's head. A lot of manpower to reinforce those dudes. Flammenwerfer rushes in. Oh, look at the damage! And a rifle nade, but misses. Look at the damage being dealt here. I mean, why is Sanya not retreating? He's going to have to. As soon as he gets around that corner, he wanted to get outside that parameter there. Oh no, he's retreated to the... Nice.
Damned enemies trying to take a point.
Nearly lost his second Vickers this thing. Vet 3, 8 kills. A lot of damage dealt there. Let's look at some of the reinforcement costs. Oh no, we know that those ones. That's fine. Here comes the Cromweller, the bigger brother of the AEC.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
This 251 is on borrowed time as soon as that Cromwell finds him, but the pack of course does watch over him. Pack is the guardian angel of the 251 half track. Ooh, mine there on the Panzer Grenadiers, that's costly. Elsewhere you've got this Grenadier has got a death wish rushing up against this British position. What the hell's he doing? Right, another pack out for BB. This is a good decision on Angerville. I mean, packs are... They can be annoying at times to get packs around this large central hedge feature, but once they're on the right side of the field, there's such open ground and they can really do some damage. MG42 feeling aggressive. Cromwell's going to push up against the building, do a lot of splash damage. He's going to have to unpack and get out of there through field of fire. But here comes the Flammenwerfer, going to attack through the ground. You've probably got the pack. No, the pack will have to move up to support.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
The Ace is also joining in the fun. Two great splash damage dealing units. Will have to get out of there. Will he die on retreat? One shot from the AC perhaps? No, instead he targets the 251. He will have to retreat with a Fausted engine now. The pack was not in position to help out. MG will retreat. Looks like the Brits are keeping the entirety of the west and the Wehrmacht has the east. Nice exchange in territories. Pack retreats a little bit, opens up. Big shot into the frontal armour. Does penetrate, of course. Cromwell marauding. This cruiser tank is feeling a little bit adventurous, a little bit aggressive. Right now, so at least he has med healing, so he can start getting his LMGs into position. He's got 2 LMGs on on 2 of his 3 grenadiers. Here comes the sniper into the centre. Also, he's pushing the infantry section to try and take the cut-off. Not a bad manoeuvre here, but of course the Flammenwerfer will answer that very shortly. He's been repaired. As soon as he sees this territory going, he hasn't seen the danger yet, but now you'll see him roar into action. Elsewhere, you've got a little bit of an attack from the MGs and the LMGs. AC probably going to attack through the... Sniper opens up as well on the Pioneers.
Mortars are ready to create smoke screens for any vehicles that need crew repairs.
Down to a one-man squad now. No way. Did that just evaporate? That squad just evaporated. Holy crap. Watch out for this 251 half-track, Sanya. You've already been bitten by it once, and this time it was a little bit ridiculous. You lost one of your infantry sections to a massive flame salvo there. Ooh, here comes the Stuggy. That means, of course, we have Mechanised Assault Doctrine. Stuggy being a great infantry damage-dealing unit. The AC and the Cromwell are feeling aggressive, though. Where is the packs? There's 2 of them now. Attacking through this little hedgerow. Misses both times. His attack grounding is missing. Pack doesn't miss, though. Pack makes a big mark on the AC. He's going to have to retreat. Haven't got enough munitions for Panzerschrecks. That isn't an option. Elsewhere, he's feeling a little bit wary of this situation. Doesn't want to attack there quite yet. Stug's first foray onto the field of combat nets him 1 kill. He does. What a no way! Did you see that? That didn't attack ground. It went sailing through to the AC and got a big shot in there. Here we go. The Wehrmacht infantry is feeling aggressive. Sniper probably going to go prostrate. Open up. Kill a man. Just next, Matty. That should keep me going. Oh, nice shot in from the Cromwell. Panzer Grenadiers on 1 man. Just managed to neutralise the fuel point before he retreats. MG's going to open up. Here comes the air landing officer, though. Very dangerous unit. 35 to reinforce that thing. That's what I was looking for. A gammon bomb goes in. Rifle nade nearly kills the air landing officer. In fact, the MG42 might pick him up on retreat. Just about managed to get that second one. Of course, he's got this set up as the forward retreat point, so he's not going to be able to retreat back to base. Grenadier just capping the fuel. Do have a nice Bren gun on that particular infantry section.
Enemy got one of our squads.
Enemy's got a squad. Is that the air landing officer? It's died. It's died to grenadier fire, LMG fire on that structure. And I don't know what Sanya was thinking then. Did he forget that he had the forward retreat point? Did he look away? Did he think that he'd saved his air landing officer's life? Will the AEC take great revenge upon this grenadier? Yes, he will. Great shooting there. Cromwell's feeling aggressive. Big shot in on the Flammenwerfer. That thing goes down. So we just see 3 big exchanges. First of all, the air landing officer died. Then the grenadier died. Then the 251 half-track died. AC is a little beast. 11 kills and counting, 12 now. Here comes the British infantry, though it is retreating from the situation. It's going to keep me and he
Capture
gets
point
to
is
keep
being
that
overrun.
victory point and fuel point in the west.
Shot at now.
Sniper capping there, that just shows you just how little infantry he has.
Engine shut up. This is bad.
He got Panzerfausted. What is there in that? So those are the... Will this Stug 3 Alf E do much damage against the AEC? I mean, let's have a look. No, he misses.
Receiving you loud and clear.
Let's get some
Enemy
Can't even
forces
see him for
are
now.
securing our territory.
big march of the Wehrmacht infantry. Takes out the glider, but the Cromwell's coming in for the crush. This could be dangerous. This could be very dangerous. No, he's noticed that there's an MG there, so the crush wouldn't quite have worked. He's going to have to full retreat anyway. Stug's having to retreat, so the Wehrmacht are getting pushed away left, right and centre right now. Thankfully for them, they are just about keeping this position here. They do have 2 Stuggies on the field now, for a total of 2 kills between them both. Sniper's on 15, more than paying for himself now. Well, he's just been found out by the LMG. Needs to get behind cover. Needs to dart behind this tractor and try and soft retreat away. Yes, there he goes. Oh, he just got seen though. One more shot and he's dead. Oh, big pick up there for BB. I thought that sniper might be fine. I thought that these distances here would be fine, but I think he lingered in the centre point just for a bit too long and actually got uncovered by the Grenadier. Cromwell's got to be pissed off now. So we've had a lot of exchange here. A second Cromwell coming out, so we're going to have Cromwell's versus Stug 3s with the pack support. Interesting, very interesting. It's going to be a very nice array of units to talk about, isn't it? I mean, not often that you see a Brit game, and it's not often you see a Brit game where the opponent's using mechanised assault. So it makes a change from my ESL casting, which is always, you know, shock rifle frontline tactics versus lightning war, etc., etc., or mobile defence. It's a little bit the samey after a while. Here comes the second Cromwell. God, that Grenadier is feeling ballsy. What the hell is he doing? Oh, he's trying to spot for the pack, but this pack's in line of sight. This one had to get around the corner. AC takes another great shot here. Cromwell's going to try and pick off this Panzer Grenadier on retreat. Big shot in, does just that. Nearly wipes the squad, in fact. One more squad before they disappear. Oh, the packs have found this Cromwell. That's the first Cromwell, the one with veterancy. He doesn't want to lose that thing. Will he get away? Looks like he might just do that. The packs are momentarily distracted. God, he's ballsy. Sanya's keeping it in just to get one more shot in against this Stug E. This second build Cromwell did get cruise shock and Panzerfausted. He's going to have to get out of there. But, I mean, Sanya's very lucky here. Very lucky indeed to keep both Cromwells alive when he was so aggressive with them. Stug E's on the hunt. Could he penetrate? He's going to try. He's going to try. Very dangerous. Of course, he gets penetrated through the front. What's Cromwell doing? A bit of relic pathing for you there. Stuggy is starting to pick up men on left, right and centre now. 6 kills between them. Not exactly great, but they're not exactly a very expensive unit. I mean, they only cost 200 manpower, so it doesn't take much for them to pick themselves. Third pack building for BB. This is going to make him vulnerable to indirect fire, should Sanya notice that and go for something more indirect fire based. But right now, of course, he's heavily invested in this medium armour. Vet 3 on the AEC. Let's quickly check what that's capable of. Accuracy, turret rotation, survivability and mobility. So basically, he's now a marauding beast that can go around the battlefield picking people off. And it doesn't take him long to find his target. Very interesting. Veterancy 2 on this pack. That means he's found a lot of shots. He's only killed one thing, of course. But at least he's found a lot of shots. You'll notice the Brits are on 306 victory points, but they do currently have possession of 2 of those said points, which is putting the drain against BB and should surely drag him down to 300 odd very shortly. That is notwithstanding the march of the Grenadiers, all on veterancy 3 in this particular screen. In fact, because he lost that Grenadier, they're as all of his grenadiers are on veterancy 3. He does, however, have this Panzer Grenadier, which hasn't actually done that much, it must be said, other than die. I mean, I wish there was I wish it said kills and then how many times the unit had died, like lost a squad. Go on then, we'll do the camera work again. Oh, not as good this time. I'm trying my hardest, guys. I've lost him. There you go. Almost the same exact space. Nice. Elsewhere, we've got he's taken the garrison. He's firing upon the packs. The AEC is coming over to the west to try and keep the glider. Better landing this time. A little bit more of a safe position to have taken. There is no pack on this side. All 3 packs over here. They've made a line, a deep defensive line, but the Cromwells are coming in. Is this the best idea? It is if he attacks through the hedgerow, but he obviously has seen that his opponent manages to do that particular trick as well. Faust goes in on the AEC. Not actually finding the mark at all there. There you go, he just gets 1 penetration in, but the pack does as well. So the 1 for 1. Oh, no they're not. The packs just find this Cromwell with gleeful abandon. Here comes strafing support though. Walker Typhoons. Will it finish the AEC off this time? No, you need line of sight. So that first salvo we did a line of sight, but the second salvo no such. So he knows that. He's taking the Cromwell in. Gonna try and spot. Let's see what he can see in the fog of war. There you go. He can attack that Stug now. There, he's pushing within the infantry, trying to get line of sight for these Typhoons. Doesn't manage it. Oh my god, a 27-minute Tiger. Are you kidding me? I want this thing to roll over my camera. The Tiger! You don't let it roll over fully because then it just phases for it and it looks ugly. I am a pro, you're in safe hands. Right now, Sanya is pushing south through the east. He's managing to take this victory point, and he's managing just to keep things in his control. He has slipped below 300, so he's got to try and dominate this eastern arrangement for quite a while. Unfortunately for him, BB now has a Tiger to add to his armour collection of Stugs. He's got 3 packs, which is absolutely ungodly. He is lacking in infantry a little bit, but he's made up for it with this second built Pioneer, which will actually do a lot to help keep his armour fighting. Looks like we're having the triple cap momentarily. That'll help things for Sanya. Smashes through this wall. This garrison is going to be important. We're going to have to try and buy time for the Cromwells to come in, but there's 3 packs waiting for him. So if he even gets into that field of engagement, he's just going to get smashed, isn't he? Looks like we had the MG42 pushing away this infantry section, but it's only pushing it away so far as the carrier. Does it actually cost money to engage the no, it's a toggle ability, that's nice. I suppose that's inherent in the cost of the thing itself. It does cost 540 manpower, so you expect to get a reinforcement point in that, wouldn't you? Are there any mines around here? Yes, there is one mine just south of the victory point tip. Looks like the second built Vickers has been a little bit better this time. It's gotten to veterancy 2. Only on 4 kills, but it's got there regardless. Oh, he's seen the Tiger now. What is he doing? There's packs galore. This is dangerous. Why is he doing this? Sanya, don't be a madman. No, he knows the danger. He doesn't want to lose any of these Cromwells. He needs them. Oh, he doesn't want to lose the Vet 3 AEC either. Look at that mobility though. There's fire smoke pots. It is. Oh, sorry, throw smoke grenade. Oh, he lost a Cromwell in all that. I mean, it was to be predicted. These 2 packs together. I mean, even if he'd retreated, he probably would have hit this shed, to be honest. So yeah, that Cromwell was as good as done for. I think it had veterancy 2 as well, so that is a shame for him. Got 2 Royal Engineer squad, so he'll be able to repair his armour quite quickly.
Your opponents are seizing a sector.
These packs are devastating, and surely we're going to see a little bit of indirect fire soon to try and deal with them. I mean, he lost his sniper. That would have been useful. Tiger is already up to 3 kills. It already has nearly 1 pip of veterancy, having found the mark on the Cromwells with a lot of accuracy. Here come the Stug E's though. Take some big shots in. No, maybe not. I'm going to pick on the infantry that's out in the open. That's probably wise. 1 shot per shot right now. That's not bad. 1 kill per shot. Using commandos now on hold fire with an M6 mine there. Whatever tries to cap that particular butcher is going to have a difficult time. Tiger's out of the engagement. I mean, it's got 70% of its health, so it really could be in this engagement. Surely not another Cromwell building. Why are you not going for a Sherman Firefly? I mean, it's not for me to criticise Sanya, but he's building the Cromwell for comets this time. A comet.
Comet crew, awaiting new orders.
Oh, they're all comets. Oh dear God, I'm a moron. Have they been comets all this time? And I've been calling them Cromwells, haven't I? That is embarrassing. But in fairness, they do look a little bit like. They don't have the weird pulpits coming out the front. That's my bad. I'm sorry about that. God, the looks like the commandos got found out. Very difficult position there. They were acting on hold fire, waiting for something to come into its field of view, and all that came into its field of view was imminent death. Nearly losing an entire squad of commandos there. 35 to reinforce. Here comes the AC. That probably shouldn't be alive right now.
The capture point is being overrun.
Already taking the... There was a big mine on the MG42. Instant retreat, seemingly. Probably wise. And that managed to keep this engagement. The loss of commandos was pretty horrific, though. 5 times 35. I won't try and work that out. No, go on. I've got a calculator, it's fine. 175 manpower there. 5 commandos dead, that was. Comet's getting a nice bit of penetration in on this Stug, as you'd expect for an expensive unit such as them.
Ready to go.
AC moving over to the east. Has got a few targets, but he doesn't want to push in thanks to this wall of packs. Are we going to see indirect fire at any point? Of course, he does have strafing support. That doesn't take out packs. He will have the crocodile at some point. VPs have now been in his favour for quite a while, and the BB, the Wehrmacht opponent, has now dwindled down 360. This Tiger looking for its 4th kill. It hasn't actually done much since it entered the battlefield. There you go, though. Just got 2 shots off on the infantry section. Comet going in, facing with its rear. A little bit precarious there. Obviously, it'll be able to get out of there still, but regardless, with increasing acceleration. God, these guys have got they're up against it. But here comes the Typhoon support. Pioneer wiped. These line of sight. Will he be able to get it? Doesn't matter. I think the damage has been done there. It's going to keep this Tiger out of it. There is another Pioneer in the garrison right now. AC's coming in, probably to get line of sight himself. Let's get some. See what he can see. Try and get line of sight. Well, if there's something in this little slither, it would be dead. Now, here we go. This is what we used to do. Now, that's good from the AC. He's doing the right thing here. Probably should have done it a little bit quicker, but he needed the comets in. Oh, he's going for the Tiger! This is a very important engagement, but the packs are there! This is brutal! Sanya's just walked into a trap! Oh, needs one more shot in. Oh, but the Typhoon support's just ended. Has it? One more shot. Lazy bloody plane. I think... Is that the commandos that have just... Something's just died. It's a kill, they said. The commandos did die at some point, by the way. I'm sorry about that. I must have missed it. But yeah, the commandos have died. We've been so focused on this eastern engagement. Tiger survived. Both Stugs are still alive. All three packs have been decrewed once. I think BB's army's getting a little bit ridiculous at the moment. It's really going to start to snowball in his favour if Sanya is not careful. Again, destroying the horse glider. I mean, he did manage to build the commandos to 350, but the thing itself costs so much, and he's built 2 of them. That's a lot of cost he's lost now.
The enemy have destroyed a forward position.
He's got his comets, they're soon to be repaired. At least he kept them alive. Got a bit of veterancy coming out on them. Oh, I can hear Wehrmacht armour. Oh no, I can't. I heard something. It wasn't Wehrmacht armour though, they're still being repaired. It's these splendid Cromwells. Joke. It's these lovely comets. Pushing away the grenadier from the west. I feel like we've got a little bit of a lull in activity, so I think we should... No, I won't go *2 because I want, however long and epic this game is, I want to have casted every second of it. Pushing away the grenadiers, the MG42. You also got this. He's just not had. He has got enough munitions now to possibly consider spending it on the Shreks. Wouldn't be a bad option, but he already has so much anti-tank. Nice bit of debris flying across your screen there. A lot of veterancy on these packs as well, so the comets can't quite push in as far as they'd like.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Is that a nice mine there? Yeah, modified M6 mine just there. He is trying to prepare a very good defensive position. Mine there as well. I mean, I'm not sure just how important that mine could be. I mean, I don't foresee BB getting so aggressive as to push up that narrow corridor there. It's taken a long time to repair these tanks. He's only got 1 pioneer thanks to that big shot from the Hawker Typhoon.
Air support is coming as requested.
Oh, he has another one as well, 200. He just needs to be a little bit more aggressive in that first assault, in my opinion. I mean, he waited a little bit to try and get his comets repaired before he could bring in the Hawker Typhoons. 2 models killed on the Panzer Grenadiers. MG42 thinks better of it. Probably going to think about getting the hazard removal package very shortly. Oh, here it comes, the Churchill Crocodile. Obviously has been nerfed a little bit since it was first came onto our combat. Just look how terrible that road looks, even in ultra graphics. Churchill looks nice though.
We're losing a capture point.
So here comes the Crocodile. What's this unit going to be able to do? It's got 2 comets in support. So you've got 2 comets, a Crocodile. You've got a Tiger and 2 Stug E's. At the moment it's just a Tiger, but of course they have pack support. We have not seen a 6-pounder out for the British. We also see more mines getting laid on that victory point though. You're going to need to get this Pioneer with his hazard removal package soon. You've got a Talamine coming down here. But here, this is all about the comets. They're getting aggressive. They're attacking the Tiger. They've got seemingly Crocodile support, but to what end? Probably bring in the Hawker Typhoons? No, he did not time it very well. He's lost one of his comets. That was the heavily veteran comet. Here comes the Hawker Typhoon. Possibly a little bit bad time, but it does get rid of one of the packs. Still going to push in. What is he doing? Is this the right thing to do? No, he's seen that there's 2 packs there. He can't push in there. He'd lose the Crocodile. He can't be doing that. 18 shots here from the Crocodile. He's found the Stug. Packs just need to find position on it. The Rockets find position now on the veterancy 3 Stug. He doesn't want to lose that because the rate of fire that it possesses is so great. Obviously, it's a lot more expensive than a Vet 2 Comet tank, but it's still expensive regardless. And the Tiger's now feeling aggressive. Comet's going to try and do some work to stop it, but you've got 2 packs Also helping out. Nope. Big penetration in on the Tiger. Oh, big strafe in also on the vehicle. Rear armor hit, but the... Was that the telemine? The telemine that was laid by those pioneers just went off and killed the Comet. And now there's just this literally 4% health Churchill tank on the armor for Sanya. If I could speak in proper sentences. He's trying his hardest to repair it, but the Tiger's feeling aggressive. He can't actually see where it's been repaired now, but he probably could make it out if he could listen on his headset. Yeah, he's feeling aggressive. He's going to go looking for it. Ready, he's going to meet a fiery end. There you go, 2 of them die. The Vickers is watching over them, could pick them up on before they retreat. Nah, they're going to retreat out of there before that. You'll notice another mine goes off, this time killing 3 Panzer Grenadiers. Right then. Another mine goes off. Why has he not got minesweepers on either of these pioneers? Right now he's currently trying to repair his, obviously his Stug that's been heavily battered. Oh nice, this Churchill's already nearly repaired. He's got 154 fuel and counting. Where will he go from here though? He has got the 6-pounder finally. It would have been nice to have seen a mortar pit possibly, maybe there perhaps. Just firing, that would have fired just over this area, but it would have stopped the packs pushing up. Bit of relic pathing as that Churchill reverses into pack fire there. Veterancy 3 packs, doesn't want to mess with that. Oh dear god, rear armor hits. Some more of them, crew shock as well. He's probably going for the Faust now. Oh, this could be the Churchill's fiery end. One more shot needed. Oh, the Churchill goes down thanks to relic pathing and a little bit of not being too fast to react. There is a mine just waiting for that Stug, by the way. He did not want that to happen. I mean, fortunately for him, he has managed to keep the victory points going in his favour for a while. Not quite bringing BB down to his level. I mean, it's 239 versus 252. And there's 2 victory points in favour of the Wehrmacht quite right now. That was really bad. But it just goes to show you just how damaging Veterancy 3 packs are. It's that increased rate of fire that absolutely demolished that vehicle then. That Churchill did not stand a chance. Let's have a look. So all of his forces are currently condensed into the south. And all the British forces are pretty much pocketed in the north. Not that there's that many of them, to be honest. I mean, they're obviously mostly around this glider right now. Not that it's a retreat point anymore, because it seems to be in 7,000 pieces. Right, he's building another Comet, which will probably just get smashed by these packs again. Okay, the Grenadiers pushing north. There are no mines this time, but there's still the Vickers. Surely he should remember that this time, but no, he's going to instead just walk into its arc of fire. Tiger doing well for itself, 16 kills, 2 vehicles killed, not bad. A lot of infantry just smashed there, and a Veterancy 3 Tiger, that would be so dangerous. That's almost like a Tiger race. There's that mine going off on the Stug. Big Hawk Typhoon assault. He has got infantry support this time, but the Comet is not on the field, but the 6-pounder is. This could be dangerous for the Tiger, surprisingly dangerous for BB. Shot goes in. Pack wiped! That is a big loss there. I mean, honestly, that is a massive loss of Veterancy 3 pack going down. Big shot in from the 6-pounder. Hawkers hit the mark with one of their rockets at least. 6-pounder getting in position. No, that's a stolen pack. Stolen pack would be nice, you know. Oh, rearmor hits! Nice shot from the pack. One more shot needed. Oh, he gets it with the stolen pack! What a shot by Sanya! And the Comet's now feeling aggressive. There is still that Veterancy 3 pack there, so he has to be a little bit wary. Looks like the Panzer Grenadiers managed to cap this victory point thanks to the Stuggy. So that's kept the drain in his favour. He's just lost a pack and a Tiger. He managed to call another one in straight away thanks to a bit of manpower floats. but it's going to be difficult getting that level of veterancy on. I mean, look, he was nearly veterancy 3 and he's lost it. He also lost a veterancy 3 pack. So this game is brutal. And the brutality of it is highlighted by this Stuggy currently going down, which leaves just a newly built Tiger on the field. There is a Bren there from when that squad was getting shot at quite hideously. There is nothing to cover in terms of infantry fire right now. There's nothing in the west for the Brits. They could be losing... Oh, look at this Terminator squad. Can he pick that up? Yes, he can. Terminator squad Grenadier. He's got an LMG. He's got a Bren. He got packs showing their bellies, walking away.
We've 200 points remaining. Enemy threatening a capture point.
I mean, they're both very good anti-tank pieces, so you don't want to lose either of them, but he's just about getting them to safety. This Terminator squad is advancing now. Just needs to get his... There's the Bren firing. Needs to get the LMG firing, and that's... Anti-tank will be wiped. Here comes the Tiger. And also, here comes the Mechanised Assault Group. Not a bad choice. Depends if he can flank. We've got 3 Panzer Grenadiers on the field. This could actually work against him in terms of overall bleed in the late game. Looks like he's managing to cap that victory point, keep things in his favour. A lot of parity in terms of victory points right now. Comet's now coming over to this side of the field. 140 fuel and counting for Sanya, so soon we'll have possibly a second Comet. Be nice to see a Firefly, I keep mentioning it, but now that he has 2 anti-tank pieces that are currently getting healed and remanned, that he can possibly afford to go with whatever damn vehicle he feels like, to be honest. A lot of anti-infantry capability, perhaps, like the Churchill. Another Comet, which is a good all-rounder. I'm dreading going back into this replay when I upload it to YouTube and adding the annotations for every time I say Cruiser Cromwell instead of Comet. Can't even say it now. This is... Oh, big shot there. That was from the Pack 40. That's managed to stay alive. I think it got the Tiger kill as well. It's got a Tiger kill and now a half-track kill. Apparently that's only veterancy 1. I would have thought killing a Tiger would deal an insane amount of veterancy. We'll see how this infantry section manages to do against the retreating Pioneer. You've got the packs pushing in as well. No indirect fire yet, and it makes the game a lot more interesting to me when there's no indirect fire. Ooh, what's this? Sherman Firefly. Leaving with 30 fuel, leaving BB with 67. Interesting to note, BB has only tech to battle phase 1, which is tier 2. Terminator Grenadier, Vet 3 Panzer Grenadier with the STGs. This AT gun does not stand a chance. However, you've now got the Tulip rockets of the Firefly coming into the field of view. Comet tank is getting shot at by these packs and soon to be shot at by the Tiger. Oh, he gets a nice shot in on the Terminator Grenadier. He cannot afford to lose that Grenadier. He's getting focus fired. Yes, he is getting focus fired. Panzer Grenadier's take a nasty shot. Firefly is not in position currently. But soon will very currently be. Will he be going for that skill shot ability? No, he's 100 munitions. Currently has 96. Currently has 97 and counting. 99. Okay, he's got the ability unlocked. Go. Here we go. What's he going to go for? He's going to try and lose his Firefly. What the hell is he doing? Oh, he lost the Comet as well. This is terrible by Sanya. He's misclicked all over the screen. Not good at all. He's managed to recrew one of his AT guns, but that Firefly was in dire situation. But the Comet is actually more pricey in terms of as a unit. I mean, 185 fuel versus 155, and it costs more manpower. That's because it does so much damage to infantry as well as tanks. Great all-round unit, big heavy hitter over the course of a game for the Brits. And now he's just left with the Firefly. He didn't even manage to fire the rockets. I think that's Sanya showing a little bit of fatigue there. I mean, you will notice it's 49 minutes into this big confrontation now. So he's got this is entire force in the base. Everyone in this Vickers that's just being able to watch over that victory point. This entire force in the base. You got packs here. The Panzer Grenadiers are now pushing up. Obviously with
Damned enemies trying to take a point.
not much time to breathe right now, and Sanya obviously been under the cosh. He's not been able to lay as many mines as he once was. So the Panzer Grenadiers can cap without having to worry. No hazard removal packages quite yet. Still. The hell was that fly across the screen? Did you see that? There it is again. What is it? Oh my god. It's flying bloody glider. It wants to be free. It wants to fly across the sky, seemingly. Probably wouldn't be able to pick. Oh, look at that grenadier. That's the Terminator grenadier. He needs that in combat, to be honest. He can't be capping with that. He should be capping with his pioneers and keeping the Terminator grenadier to fire. He's under a lot of peril right now. You'll notice both packs no longer have any veterancy. He's lost all his veterancy on both his packs. He did once have 2 Vet 3 packs. If he kept them alive, it would have been awesome. Bundle grenade goes in, only doesn't do any health, any kills against that squad there. And this guy here, he's got to carry so much weaponry on him, because when he finally gets some friends, he's going to be able to give them either an LMG or the Bren. Probably sick of carrying them by that point. Still, you'll notice he's got a lot of munitions in the tank now for Sanya. He didn't fire his tulip rockets, so he's going to be able to store them for a while. Store them for an horrendous push, because look at the victory points. It's 51 minutes in, and we've got 150 for the Brits, 220 for the Wehrmacht. Here comes the Tiger, the second build Tiger, after the first one met a fiery end to that great pack steel. Great shot in against the infantry sections. The 80 guns both go east as soon as they see the Tiger. Oh, but look at that! The Bren lost, and the Panzer Grenadiers Vet 3 pick up said Bren. Here comes the Firefly though. Got 80 guns and the Firefly coming into the east. The Tiger's going to seemingly foolishly focus on his building for now. As soon as the packs get into the field view, they can push though. And the Panzer Grenadier is currently suppressed, but the Tiger is a clever Tiger. It's retreating regardless. I think this must be... Oh no, that's a modified M6 mine that hasn't been finished. I thought they were laying an S mine for a second. Tiger did manage to retreat out of the situation. 2 victory points in BB's favour right now, pushing the Brits further down. Infantry section's just been trained, which is showing you that he knows it's more of a VP capping battle at the moment. Obviously, vanilla infantry section, not with a lot of cover being destroyed, and not actual that much cover being created because we haven't had too much indirect fire.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Aren't going to be as strong as they might have been at the start of the game. He's retreated them though. The reason he's retreated them is to get Bren guns on them, because there's no point having a vanilla squad at this point in the game unupgraded. So he just retreated them, and there you go. Bren gun obtained, possibly times. No, just got the on there. Mind you, let me zoom in. I couldn't quite work that out. Yes, he's gotten 2 Bren guns straight away on that unit. So there you go. Vanilla Tommy section comes on, 2 Brens straight away. Right, here we go. There's the Terminator. The Terminator Grenadier. Look at that. Bren. And of course the LMG firing. Oh god, and this infantry section doesn't stand a chance. How will the new guys stand a chance? They've given them these great new weapons, but I don't know how worth it is. Gets behind green cover. Terminator Grenadier. Look at it. Nothing happening there. No, pushes them away. Thankfully, they only lost 1 guy. George, his name was. Nice. I thought that was the last of the mines. Apparently not. Big shot off on Panzer Grenadier there. He seems to have lost a Panzer Grenadier at some point, you'll notice. He did have 3. Don't know when that happened. So many losses in this game. It's 54 minutes in. Victory point situation critical now for Brits. You'll notice he very shortly will fall below. In 1 second, he'll be 99 versus 220. A lot of work needs to be done by Sanya. Right then, so what has he got at his disposal? He's building a second comet. Sorry, not a second comet. How many comets has he had? He's had a lot of them, basically. Might be his 4th one now. Probably could take that on a stat screen, but I won't. There's no point. Another mine goes off. Oh, and he gets the kill on the vet. Panzer Grenadiers, Jesus God. Rifle Leg is in. Splits the cap's whiskers. A lot of Brens coming this Grenadier's way, so he will manage to cap this victory point for the time being. You'll notice BB knows it's a victory point battle. That's why he's built the Panzerwerfer. He got tier 4 and he got a Panzerwerfer with it, and he possibly could get another unit if he manages to stay in this game, which with a 220 victory point count, he will have time to get something else from tier 4. This M6 mine, I did say it was a little bit rubbish in that position, because it's very rare you get a Wehrmacht unit going up that northern road against the Brits from the south, in my opinion. He has got munitions he never actually completed here. I wonder if he'll notice that. Oh no! Look, he's coming to complete it. Nice. Big wall of confrontation there for BB to throw himself up against. Panzer Grenadiers may just do that. So he did finally complete his mine. How beautiful. Comet's in a nice position. He can flank basically, he can get more order around. Panzerwerfer has yet to werf any panzers. Possibly time for the first confrontation. It's a nice condensed target. Oh, but this Vickers needs to watch out. Tries to get out of there, probably will sustain one more shot before it does. Ooh, that was close. Big shot in from the Comet. 2 kills, 1 shot. So got this Firefly, and I know he's spending a lot of his munitions elsewhere, on mines seemingly, but he did spend a lot on getting that, only 50 to actually upgrade it. It's not too bad. It's not like he's wasted so much. Nice engagement here. I think this infantry section is going to win that and push the Panzer Grenadiers away. Tiger attacking the Royal Engineers. You'll notice that BB is now falling below 200. Pioneers getting into position. Good flame lickage against the Royal Engineers. Got this Terminator Bren squad keeping the victory point. The Pioneers double upgrading the Panzerwerfers, made themselves into an 8-man killing squad. I mean, it's got to be done. It's a victory point confrontation. I think the Panzerwerfer is waiting for the perfect opportunity. And to be honest, it could have had 2 right now. If it had attacked this building here with its first salvo, it could have killed the Vickers, and probably would have killed the Vickers. Mine goes off, kills 3 Pioneers. And then it would have been ready for nearly for a second salvo by now. The pack finds the Comet thanks to the line of sight offered by the MG42. Rear armor shot goes in also. Vickers going to try and protect the victory points. What he's got to do. He's only got 84 remaining. Here comes the infantry section. Newly built infantry section, the one with the 2 brand guns instantly upgraded. Just about managed to cap the victory point. He's going to put the drain further down on Sanya. Probably going to be in the 70s before he manages to recap it. And BB's getting really pushing up through the east as well. He's getting this fuel point now. And if he gets his packs, of which he only has 2 now, in good position, he possibly could make a bit of a push on this Vickers that's currently facing the wrong way in a garrison with a tiny bit of health. That's asking for trouble. Big shot, kills the Vickers. I said it was asking for trouble, and I was right. That is Sanya showing that he's a little bit fatigued right now. He is not able to make good decisions and protect his units like he was able to, you know, an hour ago. So that's where we're up to. And the Panzerwerfer has not seen the target. It's just decided to blind fire against these packs. Cuts a silhouette around them. A literal silhouette. Did not kill a single squad. Did allow this Grenadier to kill something though. And that was terrible. He waited so long for the first barrage and it was just useless. You will notice that BB now has 176 fuel. Just saw the 6-pounder wiped by the Terminator squad. And the Panzer Grenadier wipes the other one, so that's a good bit of manpower bleed in the late game. We have got a Vickers watching over that point there. Comet's going to target the Panzer Grenadier, is it? No, it changed its sights on the Tiger. By the way, we are 3 seconds up to the hour mark. 3, 2, 1. Killing the 6-pounder with attack move there by the Tiger. Further depleting Sanya's resources. Oh, and light artillery barrage, first one utilised. This is going to be dangerous. Oh, he kills it with the light artillery barrage, allowing the Tiger to focus on the infantry sections instead. Oh, but here comes the Hawker Typhoon cover. He does have line of sight currently, he's just jumped in this building. Will that allow the Sherman Firefly to get the vital shots in required? Let's get some fog of war on the go so we can see what the Brit can see. Can't see enough. He's going to push in mercilessly with his Sherman Firefly. Again, not quite making the use of the Hawker Typhoons he may have liked. He has managed to push the Tiger away, and he's managed to cap his own victory point. This is now pushing BB below 200 to 177. Here we come, the march of the tanks. I mean, how much more cover have we got left? A few more passes, he needs to make use of them. No, he's instead electing to be defensive. He's electing for defense rather than attack, and I don't think BB is quite the same in that regard. He's going to repair, and he's going to launch himself at his opponent. Oh, died in a fire of glory, seemingly. I don't quite think that's the phrase. Is it haze of glory? Regardless, he died. Here comes the Brend up, Vet 3. Has he got the bundle nade in? Yes, he has. Just eclipsing the corner of the sandbag wall there. The Vickers still is in a decent position. They're putting suppressive damage down. Panther out from tier 4. I told you we might see another unit from tier 4. Oh, that was delayed by the Panzerwerfer. Still 0 kills on that thing. Here comes the Panther. Panther 5. Panzer 5. That's how you say 5 in German, apparently, according to Germans. Comet being an absolute beast. Saving the game for the British. Keeping that victory point. That's the most important aspect right now, and there's only this Pioneer left because his other Pioneer died. Panther's getting aggressive, though. You're going to probably comment on Panther action very shortly. Maybe not. He's not got his pintle mount, so he won't be able to push that Vickers away, really. Here we go, we've got the Comet coming over to the east. How are the players going to play this now? I mean, we've got... I predict we've got a significant portion of the game still to go. And it's all going to be about how they try and, like, literally break the stranglehold and just eke out those last remnants of life from their enemy. And they've got to work out how they do that. And it isn't by sitting back, it's by being aggressive, in my opinion. Making those big gambles and just going for it. Pack with Panzer Grenadier support. This Vickers has got to retreat almost instantly. Nasty retreat. Fortunately, for the splash damage of the Panther is almost non-existent. It is an anti-armor tool. That's why it's always good to upgrade the pintle mount on it, so it's got a little bit of anti-infantry capabilities. Will this Panzerwerfer be any better? No. That is now 4 barrages, no kills. That's terrible. 3 barrages, I think, to give it a little bit more credit, but still, it's terrible. Panzer Grenadier is capping this victory point. This is really putting the cost down on Sanya. Oh, massive shot on the Panzer Grenadiers. Tigers took, finally got repaired. So we've got the Tiger, the Panther, and the terrible, terrible, terrible Panzerwerfer. 2 packs. He has enough to make an assault on this victory point should he want to. He's only up against a pack 40 and also this Comet tank because of course that 6-pounder died to light artillery barrage earlier. Elsewhere, you've got the Firefly for some reason in the west. Don't understand that. Possibly bring that over here, and then we'd have a bit of a fight on our hands. We've got a Talon coming down in the centre. That's good. Just north of that modified M6 mine. That could be really fiery for whoever triggers either of them, to be honest.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Especially if you imagine a tank coming down here for the Brits. Its nose triggers the Teller, and the modified M6 mine goes off as well. That would be nasty. Finally makes an assault on this position here. Just the Panther and the Brendup Panzer Grenadier watching over him. And here comes the Sherman Firefly. Oh, nice shot in on the Panther. Also got the Comet trying to keep this position away from the Terminator squad here. Oh, that means that the Sherman Crocodile... Churchill Crocodile is now on the field. That's what the flares signify. In beta, it did actually give like ridiculously powerful heavy engineers as well and stuff. That nerf got nerfed. Oh, killing the Panzer Grenadier on retreat. Suddenly, Sanya's looking strong again now that he's got his Churchill Crocodile. And I think that BB really should have been more aggressive in the east when he had this opportunity. How could he have known that, though, I guess? But look at it now. Will this Panzerwerfer be any better? The answer is... he finally kills something. Hooray. Oh! And the knock-on effect destroys the unit in that building. That is absolutely unreal. So finally kill something. I don't think that actually counts as kills for him. Yeah, maybe it did, yeah. Maybe it did. He got 5 kills regardless. The Brits currently have their victory point in the west. And we're going to have a bit of a run-in now. A big run-in for the east. Pax light is getting set up. Panther repaired. Tiger. He's always waiting to get these tanks fully repaired. It'd be just nice to see him just try and launch them in there, I think. He's got the 2 infantry squads. He's currently building second MG42. There's the first one. The second one's going onto the field. And I suppose that'll help him keep the victory points should he take them. But the Comet doesn't want any part of that. Where's that nasty Churchill Crocodile? Currently keeping the western victory point. It's not a bad option, actually. Probably just got enough to keep the east. Still not had the tulip rockets fire. Grenadier losing 3 men. Could die on retreat here. No, obviously the Firefly's not going to be able to do it, but the Royal Engineer's probably the culprit there for not getting the kill. A new infantry section. Pack's pushing up, trying to get a little bit closer. I mean, I don't know if he realises that, you know, he does actually have a little bit of indirect fire should he want. The Comet can be quite aggressive, so he could actually really wipe out BB here. But here we go, the Tiger and the Panther fully repaired, and is he going to make them count? That's the Pack 40 bouncing off the frontal armour of the Panther. Here comes the Sherman Firefly. Misses against the Tiger. We've got Typhoon Sport. Now this is the best usage of it we've seen so far. Comet's in a good position as well. Pioneer rushes within the capping circle because you've got BB going down to 111 victory points. Oh, the Comet's flanking the Tiger. One more shot needed just as the Tiger attains veterancy 2. Comet kills the Tiger. Panther reverses its turret. You've got the Sherman Firefly trying to penetrate the Panther. This is a great final assault from Sanya. He's finally got... there you go, though. The Pack takes out the Firefly just as the Panther bites the bullet. But this Vet 2 Comets that's lingered could be dying to the Pack fire, though. Still within the arc of fire. Tiny fragment of health. It careers out of control. And there you go. The only vehicle... the only major vehicle left standing is the Churchill Crocodile, which was not in that engagement. It's just watching over that western victory point. But there you go, that's what we needed. And finally, Sanya was able, I think through sheer weight of number of tries, throwing enough shit at the wall and something sticks, able to make his Hawker Typhoon strafing support work for him. MG42 with 1 man, situation critical. Situation absolutely critical. Gets capping the victory point. This is really, I think, silly from BB. 95 victory points remaining. He realises it's silly. He tries to retreat out of there. Will he manage to escape with his life and not get punished for his misdeeds? He does. Panzerwerfer, so useless. Churchill Crocodile. This infantry does not want to be on this side of the field. That's not where you want to be. Oh, the pack's been found out. I was just thinking about the packs. I mean, if the packs fall, I don't understand what BB's got left. Oh, he's just built his third Tiger tank. Church Crocodile isn't got anything in support in the west. Panzerwerfer goes in against the pack. Will it actually do something this time? Yes, it will! Yes, it will. We got 7 men killed there. Finally, fire enough rocket and sometimes you'll kill something. Really not happening here for the Tiger. Fortunately for the Tiger, there isn't anything on that side that can actually swing this engagement in the Churchill's favour. So we're just relying on that tiny front armament of the Churchill. You'll notice both victory points are currently in the Brits' favour, but the Panzer have finally made itself work. And here we go, they've got the march of the Wehrmacht. We've got that Terminator Grenadier, which hasn't actually got that many kills. I mean, just checking, it is the Terminator Grenadier, it is. I would expect that to be on like 40-50 kills with the amount of ordnance it has. Tiger reversing casually into the field of combat. It's going to try and make a name for itself. This pack's just currently getting remanned and repaired. Going to make a push, going to make a push, and try and get this victory point over here. You've still got this Vickers watching the western victory point if you're wondering what's happening there. So this is all about capping this northern victory point now, in the east. Light artillery barrage goes down on the building. This could be devastating. Can he get out of the building in time? Oh, he cannot, and it was a precision strike on that building. Destroys the Vickers. It's all about this Churchill now trying to destroy the Terminator Grenadier. He might even do it. He might even do it. Tiny fragment of health remaining. Churchill gets the kill. Tiger takes a big shot on the Churchill. The pack has been decrewed as well, so there's nothing to fully push the Churchill away. The Tiger's just going to have to keep rattling its cage. Here comes the Pack 40 though. The Pack 40 on the German side has been remanned. Pack 40 on the Brit side is watching over the Tiger. Here we go. Got the MG42 getting into position.
A new Grenadier squad is ready.
Assault Grenadiers coming onto the field just to try and sprint into a victory point and try and target it. 48 victory points for Sanya. You've got 73 for BB. What a ridiculous situation we're getting into. 1 hour 12 minutes. Pack 40 goes down just as it penetrates the Tiger. Panzerwerfer goes in, hits nothing this time, but it's more than paid for itself now. Another Comet tank is building. Repairs going in on the Churchill Crocodile. Hawker Typhoon goes in on the Tiger. This time does hit the mark on at least one of its rockets. It's got the Pack 40 also in position. Just ricochets off the Tiger. All importantly, he managed to cap this victory point. And to be honest, he needs to take that to MG42 because MG42 suddenly becomes super useful in this uber late game. I mean, I've never seen such a ridiculous late game. It's 1 hour, 12 minutes on Angerville Farms. We are getting into what is known as epic game territory. Oh! Panzer Grenadier dies on retreat. You've now got 1 infantry squad remaining. It's this Assault Grenadier is currently walking into Vickers territory. Stug E coming onto the field, going to try and save the situation in the west there. So this is what we're going to have. We're going to have Askren getting fired on by the Vickers as the Stug E tries to make the save. Right, Sanya does have some manpower to work with. He's got 360. He's built a Comet tank. Stuggy not managing to do the damage against that Vickers. All importantly, the Comet's now coming over there. So is it going to be about an assault in the east? No, he's taking his packs over to the west. He thinks he can keep his eastern victory point in the south. By the way, there are still those mines there. We're going to have to keep an eye on them. They could suddenly become all important. Oh, the Comet's found this tank. Where are the packs? So the packs have just gotten in there in the nick of time. Will the Stug E be able to reverse into safety? Rear armour hit on the Stug. The Comet's taking a pounding though. And all importantly, for both players, these 2-man squads are currently staying in that. Is the Stug E going to swing it in the Assault Grenadier's favour? I think we've already seen Assault Grenades. Oh, he had to retreat. But as does the British squad. Doesn't want to die to that Stug E. Probably wise. Right, the Tiger. How is its repairs coming along? It's up to 70%. Manpower just being spent on an Achilles Centaur. Great decision for a late game skirmish. 48 victory points, currently being capped by the pack, however, so it's going to swing against the British player Sanya. He's brought his Vickers over to the east. Interesting, but he's going to have to keep pushing in the west. He's got the vehicles are more than repaired enough now, Mr. Sanya. Just bring them in. Seriously, I mean, it doesn't matter if they've only got 80% health. You need that Churchill crocodile, that big damage soaker. And look at the tiger and the panther, the corpse of them, like features of a long gone age, relics almost. Oh God, what is the Comet tank doing? I know it's flanking. Thank God for that. I thought it was going to telemine territory. It's walking into pack fire though. Will it find the Stuggy? And it's trying to flank the packs. You do have this infantry section. Will the Comet die for its sins and keep the infantry section in it? May very well do that. The infantry section could also wipe this pack. Tiger's now going to come over to the west, so he's got limited time of operation to do this. It's got to work. It's got to work. Out of control Stuggy. You got the infantry. That was a great move by Sanya. Where is the crocodile? What the hell is he doing? There's a Cromwell, by the way, finally. What the fuck is he doing? Just get them in action. Doesn't matter if they got 100% health. You need to make this work. You got 33 victory points remaining, 60 for BB. And BB's got to start being frantic as well. BB is really going to start acting on this. You got these Assault Grenadiers just watching over that victory point. He should be pushing somewhere, somehow. However, he's got the Vet 2 Vickers watching over there and the 2 Royal Engineer squads. I mean, in terms of pop cap right now, the similar levels. Cromwell will not penetrate that Tiger as much as he wants. He's got a pack watching over him as well. You've got the Pioneers now capping. The Pioneers are capping that western victory point. Very important situation there. Here comes the Churchill Crocodile. The Cromwell's doing his hardest to try and get around the rear arm of the Tiger. Finally manages it, but to what avail? He's just lost a Cromwell for no reason. Assault Grenadiers, the second one called onto the field. Here comes a Typhoon assault. Not much happening there. 2 victory points going against the British player Sanya. And he keeps bringing his Comets around the field. Oh God, the mines perhaps? No, he can't. He does have heavy crush. We'll get through the bushes. It was all about infantry, and he hasn't managed to cap it. He's now sending. Yeah, this is wise, but you do have Assault Grenadiers and an MG42 and a Panther watching over that situation. Just had light artillery cool down on the pack there, so instantly destroying it. Looks like the Comet's now find the Tiger. Will this be the 3rd Tiger to bite the bullet? Could very well be. Comet's reversing around. You've got also the main gun destroyed on the Tiger. It's surely going to happen. But it's more importantly about the victory points right now. And right now he's got this Bren gun coming into the victory point capping circle. Of course the Tiger died. Elsewhere you've got nothing happening in the east. I mean, really needs to make it work for him. He's now sending... This is actually a good decision. He's got the half track with the Panzer Grenadiers. There's nothing in this capping circle, so if he attacks the Vickers right now, he could take the eastern victory point. And it's might not happen in time. He's got this infantry section currently neutralising the western capping circle. But here come the Grenadiers. This was a masterstroke by BB. Great decision. Pushes them away. Will he neutralise his victory point before the Brits manage to cap the western victory point? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Churchill Crocodile being an utter menace, 20 kills and counting, pushes away the Assault Grenadiers. Right, West cap currently against the Wehrmacht in terms of capping. He does have 55, the larger haul. Here comes the Comet, though, very quick unit to traverse around the battlefield. Panzer Grenadiers were given no choice but to vacate the capping circle. Possibly going to see crew self-defense initialised here. Does manage to cap it. What's he got there to help out, though? I mean, the Tiger died. He's got no anti-tank support now. This is a frantic, absolutely frantic battle. Will he be able to sprint around the cone of fire? No, he won't. We do, however, see Assault Grenadiers go in. 55 victory points for BB, 9-8 for Sanya. It's all going down. He's got to cap this victory point. He's got to do it quickly. He's going to leave himself on a tiny account here. Will the Panzerwerfer be able to destroy this now? He's just picked up that LMG on the Assault Grenadier. Oh, the Crocodile just destroyed the Vet 3 MG42. Here comes sprint utilised from the Panzer Grenadiers. It's going for the capping circle. 4 remaining for the Brits. bother repairing that comet. You need to cap this victory point. There's nothing there right now. You will lose. You will lose if you're not careful. He's sending the infantry section into the western victory point. He's caught a Flammenwerfer and an LMG on this assault grenadier. He's gone Christmas shopping, seemingly. And he's pushing in now, but it may be too late. And he'll look back on this and cringe if he's not careful. Fortunately for him, the infantry section currently is in the capping circle. What's this, though? He's brought in the air landing officer on the point. He manages to keep it. He manages to keep the infantry section alive. Master stroke from Sanya this time. In my opinion, it would have been better, though, to have tried to cap that point, but at least he's got a nearly full health Churchill Crocodile, so he'll be able to now assault it with gleeful abandon. This comet did just... And there you go. Playback over. BB has surrendered. I mean, I was ready. I mean, it's 1 hour 20 into this game, but to be honest, I think that was the right decision. Look, he's trying to assault this position here with a Churchill Crocodile and against a Vickers, so he just saw his Panzer Grenadiers get suppressed. He just saw the Assault Grenadiers come up against the Churchill Crocodile. In the west, he's currently losing this Askren to an air landing officer, so it just seemed to me that Sanya made the right decisions at the right time, even though he didn't cap that victory point like I wanted him to. But what a great game, and what a brutal late game that truly was. Just so you stay in suspense a little bit, I am going to continue to talk over the game for about 5 minutes, I think. La 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 la. This is an anti-spoiler screen. I mean, you get people like General's Gentleman saving to file and then rendering in Sony Vegas or whatever, but that takes loads of time. I'd much rather just mess around for ages. So you are left in suspense. Plus this way, if you look at, you know when you hover over the scroll bar in YouTube, you can actually see a little picture of the game, like what it actually is. Look at the phasing effect, it's weird, isn't it? Whee! Alright, let's get a top-down perspective on Angerville. I love Angerville Farms, it's a beautiful map. So it's a road that starts here and then results in thousands upon thousands of men dying. But all the best maps seem to be based on a main road, if you've noticed. Like, one road goes through, and it's actually quite a realistic little setting, I guess. I like it. Angerville, by the way, was based on... how can I put this? Based on an original French crossing in northern France. I kid you not, they actually based it on... and we did have it on Game Refund. Somebody found the actual one once, but I think it's been lost to the tales of time, seemingly. But look at this devastation. That is beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful game when you finally upgrade your PC and spend hundreds of pounds of your own money to get a really good PC. You can finally play it in 50 FPS. Oh, and by the way, of course, the £100 of donations that came through YouTube, which was really nice, so can't forget them. Has this been enough of a spoiler screen? Let's have a look at the replay itself. So it was uploaded by Sanya. I probably could have worked out who won, but I always try and block that out of my mind, and I always try and forget, especially if it's players I don't know. Like in this case, it was. I had a few choices of what I could have cast. You had Say No to Stim, who Amy Pulitzer I think was really excited to have seen. Also, some other dudes. It's going to take me a while to upload this, so I'm going to stop now. But thank you for watching. That was, if you stay this long, you are a sadist. No, a masochist. I am a sadist. And thank you for watching. That was the 18th episode. I will be going up to 20 on this series, I think. And then I'll be assessing to see if I want to do a different kind of series or whatever. But yeah, thank you, and goodbye.